Today we're going over 5-9 in the purple book, divide by monomials. On page 140, we have two objectives: to divide monomials, and then to divide a polynomial by a monomial. Okay, which is an example right down here for you guys. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to backtrack here just for a minute. In order to divide monomials or a polynomial by a monomial, we have to review laws of exponents for division. Okay, when you're dividing exponents of the same base, all you simply do is subtract them. So right here, c to the fourth divided by c to the second. So we do 4 minus 2, which equals 2. So our answer is c to the second. All we're doing is subtracting exponents that have the same base. Down here is a little bit more of a trickier one. So up here we have x squared over x. So 2 minus 1 gives us 1x, positive x. Then let's go to our y's. 1 minus 3 equals negative 2. So our negative exponent is going to go on the bottom. Okay. Another way to look at that would have been x times y over x times y times y times y. We simply cancel out. These ones cancel. These two x's cancel out. These two y's cancel out. So we're left with 1x on top, 2 y's on the bottom. Just like that. Okay. Same answer. I just showed it to you just a different way. Okay, so we have to remember that when we're talking about dividing by monomials. Okay, so when we're dividing two monomials, first we have to divide the coefficients, then we have to divide the exponent variables. Okay, so you're going to either see it in this format, spelled out, or in this format right over here. Okay, I think it's much simpler to write it like this because it's easier to see what we're doing mathematically. So up here we have negative 9 divided by 3, which will give us negative 3. Okay, then we have x, so that takes care of those guys. That's done. We have x to the fourth over x squared. We're going to simply subtract the exponents. We have a positive x squared. So our answer is negative 3x squared. Okay, we're just going to combine our quotients or our answers like that. So this is basically saying negative 3 times x squared. That's your final answer. Okay, all right. These ones are a little bit trickier, so we're going to start with the first one in the green. So first step here is to do the 5 and then the 20. So 5 divided by 20 is not a whole number, it's going to be a fraction. It's going to be 1/4. So our final answer for that, for our coefficients, it's going to be 1/4. I don't want to cross them out because now I'm done with them. Okay? We have x squared, then we have 6y's. Okay, all over x, 1x times 1y. So we're going to cancel those out, cancel one of those out. What do we have left? We have 1x on top, along with 5y's. Is that right? Yeah. So let's do x and y to the fifth. You can also write that just like this. 1/4 x, y to the fifth. Okay? Either way is fine with me. Alrighty. Let's do about one. 12 divided by 3 is going to give us a whole number of 4. Let's do a different color. Okay. So that's our number 3. So it's going to give us a whole number of 4. Okay. That takes care of those. I have 1a on top, 1a on the bottom. 1 minus 1 is 0. Those are going to cancel out. No more a's. I have b squared on top. There's no b on the bottom. So that's going to give us the b squared. 2 minus 0 is going to stay 2. Okay. Takes care of that. Then we have 3 minus 2. Gives us a positive 1. So our answer is 4 times b squared times c. Remember, when there's just 1 for an exponent, it's implied, so we don't want to show it like that. We don't want to show that. It's already implied. So that is our answer for that one. Okay, so first go with the coefficients, then you go to the variables with their exponents. Okay, now we're talking about dividing one polynomial by a monomial. You follow the same steps, except you're going to divide each term in the polynomial by the monomial. Okay, remember, the monomial that's on the bottom as your divisor cannot be 0. Okay, that would be undefined. Alright, let's do this first one. Okay, alright, so we're going to rewrite it just like this. Let's do green. So we rewrite it like this. So 2m cubed over 4m minus m squared over 4m plus 4m over 4m. So I'm simply just distributing this 4m and dividing each term by it. Okay? Alrighty. So, right here, 2 divided by 4 is going to give us 1/2. Just going to draw that right there. 1 over 2. Okay? Then we're going to have, so that takes care of that. Then we have the same variable of m, so we can subtract their exponents. 3 minus 1 is 2. So that's going to give us m squared. I can erase that 1 because it's already implied there. Okay? I'm just going to, oopsie. I'm actually just going to erase all and rewrite it. So that gives us m squared over 2. Okay? Jump over here. Again, we have the implied 1 right there. So 1 divided by 4 we can't do, so it's going to stay 1/4. Okay? Takes care of those guys. M squared over m. 2 minus 1 is going to give us 1, so it's going to give us a positive m. I'm going to write it like this, actually. So 1/4 m. Okay? Alrighty. And then we have 4m over 4m. 4's cancel out, m's cancel out. That is your final answer. So we're going to, and again, you could write m squared over 2 like this. 1/2 m squared minus 1/4 m. Either way works, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay? So again, the same steps, except there's just more steps, because you have more monomials. Alrighty, this one looks pretty intense. I want you to pause it, and I want you to try to figure it out on your own. Okay, hit play when you're ready to see the answer. Okay, so if you got negative y squared plus 2xy to the 4th minus 3x squared, you did everything correctly. Some errors that we might see are division errors with the coefficients, or remembering that those negative signs, remember, negative divided by a positive is going to give you a negative. Okay? Alrighty, so this is a little bit, it looks trickier, but it's not. Okay? So in this problem right here, it's wanting the area for this rectangle. This cute rectangle at that. So if you recall, area equals length times width. So right here, they've given you the width right here. Oops, what am I doing? So this right here is your width, okay? 2x cubed is your width. We're trying to find the length, okay? They've given you the area up here. So I want you to pause the video and I want you to think of how you're supposed to solve this problem. If your answer was to divide the area by the width to get the length, you are so right. Okay, so let's rewrite this. So we're going to take each term of the area, so each monomial in this polynomial, and divide it by this monomial. So let's do 2x to the 5th divided by 2x to the 3rd minus 18x to the 4th over 2x cubed. And then let's do the last one of plus 8x cubed over 2x to the 3rd. Okay? So I want you to pause the video, and I want you to finish this bad boy off. Alrighty, so if you got the length, put that there, for this particular rectangle was x squared minus 9x plus 4, you are right on, my friends. Okay, remember, divide the exponents first, divide the coefficients first, then use the law of division of exponents and divide and subtract the exponents and combine your terms like that. Okay, remember, this is again going in standard form though, going in descending order. Okay, largest degree to smallest degree. Okay, alright guys, good luck, goodbye.